What is going on, guys? We are here for week 9 of the GT4 Fixed Series track guides. We're at Jerez this week. Same as always, we're in the Mercedes AMG. We're on the fixed setup, and we will give you a walkthrough lap and then follow up into a hot lap at the end of the video. So we'll kick off straight off down into turn 1. You'll be in 4th gear. You want to start braking really heavily at the start of this curb right here. Back to 2nd gear, keep your line nice and wide so you can use all the turning. I turn in just before the end of the curb, so make sure you're in line with the ambulance about 3 or 4 coloured squares before the end of the curb, and then start to turn the car at the corner. You want to get the car right up close to this blue bit on the back of the curb to help the car rotate right through you using all the curb. Then let the car track out nice and wide. 2 wheels over the back of the curb. Then come back on. At the sign, you want to brake. From 3rd back to 2nd. Turn the car in early here and try and hold your line around the curb. Then once you get to the end of the green sausage bit on the back of the curb, that's where you start to pick the throttle up. Let the car track to the inside of the circuit. 2 wheels off. And then you sacrifice your entry speed to maximize your exit here. So sort of dance on the pedal a little bit. And then carry the speed through the corner. Let the car track out to the edge of the curb. Upper gear. Now this one's tricky. It's a lift, but you might have to tap the brake mid-corner. The car does tend to push quite a bit through here, so get as close to the edge of the curb as you can here. The car's going to slide all the way out to the edge of the track. Little lift, tap of the brake just to keep the nose in, just so it doesn't end up in the sand. And then use the curb over there, and then start setting yourself up back over to the left-hand side of the circuit. You brake at the little blue escape road, just up here. From 4th gear back to 3rd gear. Turn the car in at the end of the blue part of the back of the curb, so the painted concrete bit. That's where we start to turn the car in at the corner. The car right up to the inside of the road on the curb. The car rotate through, aim for the sign coming off for the DRS zone. Use all the track. Carry the speed down the back straight. Set yourself up on the left-hand side. You're looking for the 100-metre board. Nice big brake application. Back to 2nd gear. Late apex, so turn into the end of the curb on the left-hand side. Apex the curb so you're hitting it as you come off the hairpin. Only sort of go to 3/4 track if you can, so about to this point here. Doesn't matter how... There's no point going all the way across because then you're going to have to come all the way back across to the right-hand side, so... And then from this point here, flat through here, little lift sometimes, especially on colder tyres, but you should be able to go flat through here. Let the car track to the edge of the road. Fourth, back to 3rd. I brake just before the end of the tyre bundles on the left-hand side. And it's, when I say brake, it's not really a braking zone. It's more like just a confidence check with sort of just a little bit of assistance to get the nose to point in. So you can get the car to turn in. And then flow the car through the corner. The car's going to slide quite a bit through here. Get to the edge of the road. Start heading back towards the left. And then brake again. Keep it in 3rd gear. Get close to the inside curb. Let the car track right out over the back of the curb. Slight tap of the brakes, get the car to rotate in again. It's all 3rd gear through there. Over the back of the curb. Heading down towards the little chicane. You want to brake just before the orange end of the wall on the right hand side. There's like your little blue escape road, then there's the orange wall, and I brake probably a couple of meters before that. Back to second gear, turn in, use all the curb plus the green sausage curb bit behind it for this first chicane and the second chicane. It just helps the car to rotate. It doesn't upset the balance of the car too much. Try and get yourself to this point here, sort of in line with the orange tyre wall up ahead, that little bundle of tyres. That just gives you sort of a positioning check. And then when you turn the car at the next one, don't hit the green bit, just hit the curb. Let the car run right out wide. Same again here. You should be able to nearly go flat through that whole section once you come off that last bit of the chicane. Start heading back towards the right hand side. Set yourself up. You want to brake just before the light pole here. So about this point roughly. Back to second gear. Head in for a late apex, so sort of overshoot your entry slightly. Turn the car back on itself. Get to the apex right as you're coming onto the straight, so you can pick the throttle up nice and aggressively. Let the car track to the edge of the road. And there you go, guys. That's a lap of Jerez in the GT4 car. So we'll give you a hot lap now, and good luck for your week of racing. Thanks, guys. And that, guys, is a lap of Jerez in the GT4. Good luck for your week of racing.